Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Hope all are doing fine. So today I'm going to make Mysore pak. See how beautifully the honeycomb texture has come. So let's get started. First of all, we have to grease a baking tray or serving dish with little ghee. It has to be done priorly because there won't be any time for us to grease later. Within minutes we have to pour in the serving dish. So prepare everything and keep aside. I am taking here 1.5 cup of chickpea flour or besan. Take it in a bowl and keep aside. In a big kadai, I am taking 1 cup of sugar. In another dish, I am taking 2 cups of clarified butter or ghee. Adding 1 teaspoon of ghee to the chickpea flour and mixing it very well. Mix it and keep aside. Before starting the process, these all should be ready. First of all, we have to make sugar syrup. I have taken 1 cup of sugar, adding 1/4 cup of water to it. Adding little more water. Kept the ghee on another stove on a medium flame. These both should be heated simultaneously. Now on a medium flame, stir the solution until you get a 1 string consistency of sugar syrup. It will take about 5 to 10 minutes to get 1 string consistency. So continuously keep on checking it. I will show how you should check. Just dip your finger and in between your thumb finger and index finger you will get 1 string if you do like this. I'll be showing you. See, you can see 1 string consistency very clearly. At this stage, you have to add chickpea flour. Add it and keep stirring continuously without any lumps. You should get a thick paste consistency. Meanwhile, the ghee is also ready. It should be hot. It's a very lengthy process, but at the end it's all worth it. See, without any lumps, keep stirring continuously, otherwise it may catch up the bottom of the vessel. You should have a lot of patience to do this sweet. At this stage, we have to pour little hot ghee, and you have to continuously stir the mixture. It will absorb the ghee what we have poured in, and slowly we will be getting the honeycomb texture. Until the ghee is fully absorbed in the mixture, you have to keep on stirring. Keep the flame very low. Now you can see clearly that ghee has been absorbed. Now pour another ladle of hot ghee in it and keep stirring it. You can take the help of any other person because alone we can't be doing this. Continuously stirring is a heavy process for our hand. I did myself, but don't hesitate to take any help. You can clearly see that second ladle of the ghee has been absorbed by the batter, and now it's very clear you are getting honeycomb texture. I haven't fast forwarded the video to show you the textural change of the chickpea flour. This is the third ladle which has been absorbed by it. Now this is the fourth one. The resistance of the batter will increase as the time passes. You should have a lot of strength to do it. I have shifted my hand, doing with my left, again shifting to my right. And the textural change also is very clearly seen. Beautiful honeycomb texture has come, bubbly and airy texture has come. Now I am pouring little more ghee. The process continues until the absorption of the ghee will be reduced and ghee will be floating on the batter. Immediately that time we have to pour the batter in the serving dish. So this process will not give us time because the batter will be thickening. So immediately we have to do this within seconds. So priorly the preparation is very necessary for this sweet. You can see the last ladle I have poured. Let's see whether it will absorb or not. I think it's almost done. You can see the textural change, which looks very beautiful. The aroma of the batter is very nice. Due to the ghee, it is more aromatic. The saturation of the ghee absorption is clearly seen. Now switch off the flame and immediately transfer to the serving dish. You can see the textural change also. Now I will be transferring it to the serving dish. Almost 1.5 cup of ghee is used and a half cup of ghee is left over. So always take large quantity of ghee because instantly we can't heat the ghee at the moment. Cut into pieces when it is hot. Later it will be so brittle that we won't be able to cut into a nice pieces. I have delayed it by 2 to 3 seconds, I think so. So it's already crumbly. It may not look very beautiful, but the taste was very yummy. Let it cool down completely. Now it is ready to take out the pieces and serve. You can see how neatly the pieces has come out. You can see clear discoloration in the piece. Lower and upper layer will be in a light color, but the middle layer will be little darker. This is beauty of Mysore Pak. As we have allowed it to cool down, the temperature in between will be higher than upper layer and the lower layer. This is the reason why we get a darkish color in between. You can have a very clear picture of honeycomb texture. Doesn't it look like? I couldn't cut them in proper pieces, but the taste was really awesome. If you like my recipes, please do try this recipe and let me know in my comment section below. I hope you all would love this recipe. Always try with very little ingredients until you become the master. Enjoy with your lovely kids and family. If you really like my videos, please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon given below for getting my further notifications. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.